Yeah, hi. My name is Dr. One, and I'm here to talk about men's health. By the way, I just want to make it clear to all ones listening that I am neither a cardiologist nor an andrologist or urologist. So, what I'm to say here is just supplementary information, meaning that you will need to see a cardiologist, urologist, or an andrologist in case you have this medical condition. So, men's health will be divided in many clips. So, this is just part one, and part two will follow, and there you go. Do you know the biggest threats to men's health? I start by asking this question. Heart disease and cancer top the list. Others include injury, lung disease, stroke, and diabetes. Although you may not be able to prevent all of these, some can be prevented. Healthy lifestyle choices such as eating a healthy diet and moving every day can help. To protect your health, avoid risky actions such as smoking, drinking too much of alcohol, and having casual sex. Because in this case, there are high chances that you can pick an infection. That's the whole thing here. And take steps to keep yourself safe. Use a seatbelt when in a car. Wear a helmet when on a bike or motorcycle. Use a safety ladder to reach high areas. Say if you're in your house, you want to grab something from the roof. Manage illnesses such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol. These ones are critical. Practice safe sex. Get all the suggested health screenings and vacations for your age. Keep in mind too that health issues can change with age. For example, many men gain weight as they get older. Is that a health problem? Question mark. It can be, especially if the extra weight is in the form of belly fat. As you age, you also may wonder about other topics. For example, is male menopause a myth or real? Testosterone levels start going down after the age of 40, so you need to be very careful here also. You need to make sure that these values are checked regularly. These can affect wanting to have sex and being able to have sex. Could testosterone therapy help? So these are some of the things that you need to get yourself checked. You need to see a cardiologist. You need to see experts in that field who know more than what I know, and they will be more than happy to help you. So now let's jump back to the one which is of great concern right now, which I want to talk about. It is erectile dysfunction, which is quite common as men grow older. Erectile dysfunction is a common disorder these days in men. Men have been experimenting for a long time to find natural remedies to treat erection problem. While research regarding the possibility that watermelon and lemon acts like natural Viagra is in the early stage, some scientific studies have shown that watermelon may well be used to treat erectile dysfunction naturally. So the whole thing here is when we men are getting older and you are putting on excess weight, yeah, there's that chance of you developing what we'll call endothelial dysfunction. Let me explain further what it is. So we have the arteries and the capillary. So those organs, they are like tubes that they have to conduct blood to circulate around the body and also the life organs. With time, they tend to lose their flexibility. And how does that happen? They end up having what we call plaque that builds up in the inner part of it. So the capillaries and the arteries are no more flexible, and that's why blood pressure starts spiking. So having said that, you need to get the ideal diet. I would say eliminate anything fatty, like so, and also get yourself involved in some activity, because if you don't do that, down the road, you're going to develop what we call atherosclerosis. That is the hardening of those tubes due to the fact that atheroma builds up inside and create these plaques, which the plaque now can break inadvertently and then move to your heart and cause damage there, say heart failure or heart attack and other things. It can happen. And also, that's what also affects some of your organs. Say erectile dysfunction is one of the key things. So if you start experiencing erectile dysfunction here, I would strongly recommend you to get your testosterone level checked. And also see a cardiologist, and why not a urologist. It is not just going to see a generic GP and they put you on medication like Viagra or medication like Cialis. Those ones put your life at high risk, because if those endothelial dysfunction inside those tubes, you risk dying at some point. So that's the message here. So coming back to what you have to consume on a daily basis, I was talking about watermelon. Why does watermelon cure weakness in the men's room? Way to put it. So watermelon is naturally rich in a compound called citrulline. The citrulline is a magic compound that can easily transform into nitric oxide. You remember, I have been talking about this nitric oxide in more than 10 clips. So citrulline is structurally an amino acid that is believed to support erections. The man's body converts citrulline into another type of amino acid called arginine. The arginine is eventually converted to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is responsible for dilating blood vessels and increase blood flow to the penis. So you see the magic thing here, when I always talk about this nitric oxide thing as a vasodilator, that's what it does. So essentially, you need to get more of this watermelon, I will say once a day, a slice of it once a day, and also consume more green leafy vegetables. Those ones will also help because they already contain the nitric oxide. So that's what has to be done. Now, this ultimately causes an increase in the strength of the erection. So how do you prepare this thing? So you just need to get 3/4 of an average size watermelon, and then use, say, 2-3 lemons to make kind of a smoothie. So when you blend this thing now, it should be good to go. So put all the ingredients in a blender and mix them well. Pour the mixture into a bottle and store in the fridge. Drink a small glass of the juice in the morning on an empty stomach and do same before dinner. The natural ingredients improve your blood flow to the intimate area and helps improve your performance. So I hope this will help someone. So that's what you are supposed to do. And then another key thing here is fruits, say like avocado or pear. Avocado or pear are highly rich in antioxidants, and also they do have what we call fiber. The fiber goes a long way by keeping you younger, keep your organs also healthy, and get used to black beans also. Black beans help to bring down your cholesterol value because they contain fiber, the soluble and the non-soluble fiber, or call it saturated and the unsaturated fibers. So banana is another one that you need to get used to it. Eat at least 2 a day. Kiwi, you need that one as well. And make sure that you don't get yourself used to Viagra or other pills that are not being recommended, because they can put your life at stake. So far, so good. My name is Dr. Wan, and thank you for listening. Another part of this video is coming. I will call that one part 2 for other pathology meant for the men's health. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Ciao.